Last time I farted in front of my girlfriend.
Why do you keep circling back to that?
Do you know I had a boyfriend once that could actually summon farts?
A burp and a fart is fine with me, you know?
Just noise, eh?
You really are someone from Slima, Iraq.
Really? You do know that half my family is from Hamrun and Marsa.
No. That slips out through your accent sometimes. I believe that easily.
I'll take a whole lot of laxatives and use the Castile bathroom.
I'm not gonna. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
First up, with a questionable choice of footwear, a voice we've all tuned into to keep us calm when traffic has gotten the best of us, except for me, of course, because we were on radio at the same time. And interestingly enough, when I Googled Frank Zamit, the third search lists your name as the altar boy who's turned ambassador to the Vatican.
That's not me.
Oh, okay. I was getting really excited about that. Now I'm disappointed. The second superstar to grace us at the table is possibly the most famous voice in Malta. Style goddess and queen of the stage. And when I Googled Ira Losco, of course, the first search will be forever synonymous with that song. Seventh Wonder and Eurovision, making Ira's most loved icon on the island. Can I just ask you, do you ever get fed up with everybody saying Seventh Wonder every time they say your name?
No, not really. No. I love what the song did for me. So
Good.
no.
It's there, right there on Google. And our third guest who's joined us for this very special edition is funny man James Ryder, that guy who brings comedy to the stage and screen in a sharp suit and tie. And when I Googled James Ryder, I came up with a popular question. The most popular question was, what happened to James Ryder under the search results? So I thought to myself, well, what did happen to James Ryder? And it read, James Ryder is on death row in Oklahoma. Imagine my surprise. Glad you could make it, James.
Yeah, they pushed back my appeal. So.
Did you know that?
Yes.
If you search yourself.
The thing is, the top result has been changing because I Google myself often, and throughout the years, the top headline has constantly changed. So the first time I was Googling James Ryder, it was this flamboyant makeup artist from Hollywood. And then effectively, when people search me, I am known for the brutal double homicide set back in 1990.
Yes, you are.
And I told them, this can't be. I was in Malta. And I was born in 92. But, they had a good lawyer. And,
and that's how it was. Well, if you Google Trudy Kerr, you're going to come up with an Australian jazz singer who's also blonde, who actually then ended up living in the town that I used to live in. Came back from Australia to the UK. She then taught in the university I graduated from, and we look a little bit similar. So when I used to take bookings to do events, people were like, "What are you going to sing for us?" I'm like, "No way, no, wrong, Trudy Kerr." Frank, it's over to you today.
Okay, so first question. This one's an easy one, right? Just to set the tone. What is the male equivalent of I'm fine?
Ooh.
I think the cold shoulder, if you had to ask me. Like literally no words, just no speaking.
But do we do that? Do we do that as guys?
I ignore.
But we don't do silent.
I switch off.
We don't do.
Put
do
this
I
in
run away from the
context.
argument.
Put this in context.
So typically, you'd be speaking to a woman, and she's obviously pissed off at you, and you're like, "All right, what's wrong?" And like, "I'm fine."
Fine.
And
I don't do that.
And she's obviously not fine. She's anything but fine.
Do you do that? Do you say I'm fine when you're not fine? Because I definitely don't say I'm fine when I'm not fine. Like I'll go straight on, argue.
I'm trying
Attack.
Whoa, I'm like just going to move my chair away from Mira.
Full Losco.
That's it.
Yeah, Mom, what's the
speed.
point? What's the point of saying I'm fine if you're not fine?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm not fine.
We don't know that.
Ask everyone.
I don't know. So the girls you've been with have always said, "No, I'm fine."
I'm fine.
No, but it's not like that, is it? Because I've done that myself. It's when you go like this. No, I'm fine. Like flat like that. I'm
Exactly.
fine.
So
Yeah,
you do,
yeah, like,
so
go
you
on,
do
go on,
that.
go on.
And you know,
let's-
and you know you've
No,
made
no,
it,
no, no, no.
and you know you've made it worse by asking.
Hold on, let's have a
We're gonna
test
do
run.
some. We're gonna do some role play here.
Yes. Baby, please, what's up?
Nothing. I'm fine.
Chills.
go.
Absolute shivers.
So that do I do that? I don't think so. No.
Oh, you do.
Do I?
I think you do.
I think I used to. I think I don't now. I don't think I've got the energy to do it anymore. I'm just like, oh.
No, I don't think I've ever done it in my life. I don't think so. I've always been like this.
But do guys know what that? Because if I did that to Adrian, to my husband, if he asked me how I was and I went, I'm fine, he'd be like, oh, cool. And he'd just like, yeah, no.
But that's because he's a very clever man.
Yes, that is how we
Not
should.
because he doesn't know what it means.
No, but for
he's
me-
like, yes, I got a note.
But for
Let me
me,
just play dumb.
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's like Lassie barking. Like, what is it, girl? What is it? What's wrong? What's wrong? I'm fine. Someone's called down the well. Come on. Let's go see it. It's like I know that there's a piece of information that I just don't have right now, and that frustrates me more than anything else.
But what is the male equivalent of that?
Yeah.
I think it's men just going out, isn't it? I've got to go and wash the car, or I've got to go and have a poo.
Why do you keep circling back to that? That's not all we do. We don't drink and evacuate our bowels 23 hours a day.
I have to say, James, no. My experience of you today is not that.
Then if it's not me, get your husband checked for IBS, because I don't know where you're getting this information from.
So, what is the male equivalent? I think men would just go out, wouldn't they? Go out if they're not. But do men? But I think men tell you though. I don't think men do that.
I think that's it. Like, I'm fine is after work, I come home, I stay in my car. I spend a
Really?
good like 30 minutes just in my car, or I go out to have a smoke, and that smoke lasts me about 45 minutes.
I don't think I've ever been told by any guy I was dating, nor my husband, to be honest, like, what is wrong.
Are we going back to the guesswork here?
I remember once I was dating this guy, and he seemed visibly like really upset, you know? And I was like, "Ma, what's wrong? Like, I adore this guy. I really like him, you know? And I'm like doing everything right, supposedly, in my mind. And then it turned out to be that he thought that when I was going off to rehearse with my guitarist, who, by the way, is still a very good friend of mine, and there's never been anything there, he's always been my friend and my guitarist, he thought I was having it off with him.
And he didn't-
Eventually, he
Were
told
you?
me this. No, I wasn't.
Okay.
No, I've never dated any musician I've worked with. No way.
But when she said platonic, he thought she was talking about plates.
But
So, you know,
But so did you have to tell? How did you get
I-
that out of him?
because I then was exasperated.
Am I in a situation like that? Is it because the thing is, I can't imagine a situation where he'd tell you and you'd be like, no, nothing's happening, and he'd be like, okay. Like, it's not a situation that you can.
Yeah, but
just-
how am I meant to
talk
know that
someone out
this
of.
is annoying him?
How,
Like,
how did that situation go? Because clearly clearly he told you at some point.
yes. Then I was like, listen, what the hell is wrong? You know, what's wrong? What am I doing wrong? Clearly, I'm very much into you. So what is the problem? And then he said, this and that.
Beckham had kif mort fil-Eurovision, that's why.
This was after.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, but no, this is totally not happening. You know, if like you've got it all wrong, you know. And then obviously, you know, more explaining to do, getting the guys to be together, have a beer together.
Oh wow.
And then it was like obvious that nothing was happening. But the doubts, if they stay in your mind and you're not, you know, you don't ask women to clarify them, then they're gonna stay in your mind, no?
Here,
Yeah, but
here's the-
typically when we ask for clarification, we get an I'm fine.
Not always.
But in her case,
You've never dated me.
But in her case, it was more than an I'm fine.
The power of the losco.
This guy needed reassurance, and the thing is, when it comes to I'm fines, be it a man or a woman, there's a lot of cases where it's not just frustration. It's, I don't know. A lot of times, it's about battling a certain insecurity that you just find it really hard to communicate.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And a lot of times, the I'm fine comes from a place of I'm feeling this way. I know I shouldn't be. Like even
Maybe I'm embarrassed to voice it out.
I think that's where a big number of I'm fines come from, especially here, because here in Malta we have quite a big problem when it comes with ego and how to handle it. I'm sorry, this is meant to be
True.
20 minutes. I take.
Okay, next question. So I know we've been talking about poop and whatnot, and obviously
don't go back there, man.
one of my close friends is Johnny, so we do talk about poops and burps quite a lot. So you know where this is going.
Okay.
But last time I farted in front of my girlfriend, and I apologized. And she told me, "Why are you apologizing?" I told her because it's not nice to fart in front of you. She told me, "But you didn't apologize the last time you burped." And apparently she thinks that a burp is worse than a fart.
Really?
What do you guys think? Because her logic was, I can see where she's coming from. She told me, you can control a burp. You chose to make it loud. She told me the fart just happened. So which one's worse?
I know Johnny, so all of this is like a burp and a fart is fine with me, you know?
Just noise, eh?
But
Which one is worse? Which one?
is
I mean,
worse?
a partner burping in front of you or a partner farting in front of you? Which one annoys you more?
I think a burp is more arrogant. So my fart can be arrogant too, huh? Pertinent.
Just someone farting and then.
I think
Pertinent. You really are someone from Slima era. But
No.
I was raised. I
the
was
dodgy part
raised
of
a corner
Slima.
away from where you were brought up.
Really?
Next to close to.
But you do know that half my family is from Hamroon and Marsa.
No. That slips out through your accent sometimes. Like I believe that easily. But then the Slima side.
coming back to the farting burping question, I think that your girlfriend's right. You can't help a fart. You can help a belch, but sometimes
help a
even as
fart.
a
You can help it.
You can.
Why would someone
How?
fart in an elevator, for example, purposely?
But how do you know
just
they're-
to stink it out.
Do you know I had a boyfriend once that could actually summon farts, could fart on command.
That I can't do. That probably.
You've tried though, haven't you? Oh my gosh! She's like, I can't do it, but I know because I've tried.
I don't know why
It's
it
not
came out
possible,
like
I'm
that
telling
because I
you.
didn't try it.
Clearly rolled the dice and lost at some point.
I've never tried it. I don't know.
But can you belch on command?
No, I can't.
Take care and enjoy the luxury of radiant skin. Brands, empowering wellness through a selection of premium skincare brands.
Periods are part of the game, but they don't have to throw you off your game. Try new Always Platinum for up to 100% leak protection, faster absorption, dry feel, and it's more cushiony, so you can focus on your game. It's a new period, always.
Għaluli, li ftit ħin fix-xemx, investiment għal saħħtek. Skoprejt li x-xemx investiment għal but. Il-Bank of Valletta hija regolata mill-MFSA u liċenzjata biex offri kummerċ bankarju f'termini tal-att bankarju.
I used to be able to, but I need to go back to something you said. You can't control a fart. Yes.
No.
Yes,
you can.
Do you know how much muscle you have down there?
I mean, you
Clench
can't,
and
you
leave
can't
the
when
room.
you have gas, when you actually have like loads of gas building up inside of you, then you can't.
Clench and leave the room.
I'm eating too many vegetables. That's my problem.
Parts of these conversations leave me quite speechless. But there is when you do belch, I think there is a time and a place, because there is nothing quite like when you have a belch in the privacy of your own home, having a good, I suppose, like a fart as well, having a. Is that not the case? Sometimes it's comforting.
You know what I think? That sometimes when you have a really good burp, it's a real waste to leave it inside.
Exactly.
Am I right or am I wrong?
Yes.
I guess.
Am I a guy now instead of... Am I,
thought-
secretly
I
a guy?
I thought we were
There
on
are
the same
moments
team
of
here.
doubt.
But you know, the one that I used to get very upset about is I had a boyfriend who used to belch and then go
No,
and
that's
blow
I
it in my
hate.
face,
No,
which
no,
is
no.
disgusting.
That's gross.
But then he was also the boyfriend who used to fart in the bed and then shove the
That's
duvet
horrible. I
cover.
hate
And
that.
that's just not. There's
That's
no.
disgusting.
Yeah, that should definitely be a law that should be applied.
A law.
Yeah, a law that they should pass, that no one should be allowed to do that.
I think Zaren is working on that. I don't know. I think that's very in tune.
Some gas law. That's what we should have.
Yeah.
Does that answer the question?
That answers that one. But final question I have.
Okay.
Okay, let's be honest, ladies. Are we seriously okay with the dad bod? Because
Am I missing something?
Dad bod.
Dad bod.
Dad
bod.
bod is true.
I follow a.
Dad bod.
dad bod.
More flab
Tom
than ab.
Hardy, for example, right now, what Tom Hardy looks like. You know
Now,
Tom Hardy?
So you
No,
get a
do
number
you know
of
who
women.
Tom Hardy is?
Yeah.
She doesn't.
Yeah, I do.
Don't know who Tom Hardy
He's
is.
English, isn't he?
Yes.
That's all you have to describe him.
I'm a married woman. Yes,
So now he
yes, I
has
know,
a dad
yeah.
bod. Even Leonardo DiCaprio has a dad
Even
bod.
though
now.
DiCaprio has a dad
Okay.
bod.
Are you
You
okay
get a
with
number of women who say, yeah, we like the dad bod more.
it? I don't know.
I mean, find me a person whose screensaver is a guy with a dad bod. You know? Or a girl whose posters on the wall are a guy with a dad bod. No. They've all got six packs.
No, I'll have some of that.
But it's because it's Tom Hardy?
No, it's because he's a handsome man.
Let me see, go.
He's handsome. I like him. I like a bit of beef. But I also like Henry Cavill when he's really like fit for the role.
Shredded.
Yes.
But sorry, with all due respect, there's so many things that are more wrong with that picture of him than his gut. That haircut is just awful. I would be more concerned about the haircut than I would about the gut. But is that not just a natural passing of time? That, as with women, you get older and men.
I don't know.
hit
I've never believed it. Whenever women said, no, I'm not too much fan of a six pack. I'd rather, dad
I'm
bod
not a
is
fan
more.
of a six pack.
I don't like when someone is too like gym looking. If you know what I mean. I mean, I don't mind it.
Toned.
Don't get me wrong. I mean, I think everyone is beautiful in their own
Definitely.
unique way.
Definitely.
So I like all shapes and sizes. But if I had to pick and choose, I probably would be a bit insecure hanging out with someone who had a perfectly chiseled body, because
So
then
insecurity is the problem.
because then that puts me in a position where I have to maybe look the same or better. I don't know. Is it making sense?
This was a good one, eh?
I don't know.
Emma, I think this is the equivalent of it's not too small, it's perfect. I think it's just a matter of they don't want to be mean, So,
Oh, no, hun, that's not leaning to one side. It's perfectly straight.
yeah.
I think there's a threshold. I think there's a threshold of a man just kind of getting a little bit older and it being okay. And then there's a threshold of just absolutely letting go and not giving a rat's ass. And that, when you get to that bit, it's just a bit, that's not the most attractive thing in the world. Because not because of the body, but because of the thinking behind it. And it could be that somebody is heavier because of a medical reason or for whatever, or they
No, and it's
that's
fine.
perfectly fine.
My problem is
Just questioning.
questioning. Obviously, someone who's looking sculpted and whatnot, and telling me, you know what, not rather not. Give me the dad bod, please. I'm like, seriously.
Taste, I guess.
Why is it called dad bod?
Because it's what a dad, I guess, would look like.
Because it's the physique of an older gentleman.
But
In all fairness, I've had a dad bod since I was 12, so I've been this is a movement that I am more than ready for.
does that answer the question?
It does.
Okay. Do you have any questions relating to this amazing election week?
This election week.
Any questions?
Not. I mean, I'm looking forward to get it over and done with. To be honest, I can't wait to see. I mean, I'm suddenly missing the crash barriers because they're all covered with banners.
Can't you see them a bit better though?
No, I can't wait for a bit of normality to come back in. I mean, all we see is posters, and whenever you speak to someone, you're kind of wondering what they're thinking about you, and you have to be careful how to word stuff, how to criticize stuff.
Tension
and
on social
whatnot.
media
Yeah,
all-time high.
No, I've actually taken a step back from social media these past few weeks.
Vera?
Why are you
Yes.
looking at me, Trude?
No, I'm not. I'm looking at because this is the first time ever I've been eligible to vote in the elections in Malta. I am a virgin voter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that! At 52 years old, and I have always looked.
Have you been practicing how to write the numbers?
Do you have to write numbers?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a thing.
7 without a line. huh?
Don't write the 7 like a 1.
No. It has a line or doesn't have a line?
No, it doesn't have a line, but
Doesn't it have a
but the
line?
one you
Let's
can't
get
do that
this
thing.
sorted, huh?
No, it's a whole thing. You have to. I mean,
You can't
like,
cross the 7, no?
You can't cross the 7,
cross
but the one you can't do that thing on it at the
You
top.
can't do that little mark. It's literally a straight line. One,
Yes, just a line.
2, 3.
No, there's a whole process. I mean, Trude,
How-
if you're
how did I miss this?
Trude, if you're gonna do it, don't do it wrong. Tough, check him in.
Like we don't know who's
Get
going to
your-
win this already. let's make sure the British New Vote tips the scale of wherever this thing is going.
Come on.
That's it. That's what I've been waiting for. I've waited for the power.
If you were prime minister for a day, what would you do?
Ooh.
Everyone would need to take a very, very, very basic test. It's so basic.
This is about old people again.
No, this is, but they'll have to take it.
They'll have to take it, yes.
And when I say basic, it means you get 10 points for writing your name correctly.
Wow.
And if you get a certain mark, you can't vote. You cannot vote. If you get like 50% wrong, and again, this is a test where you get 10% just for spelling your name correctly.
Oh wow.
So the Shanazayas are screwed.
I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
If I was prime minister for the day, I think I'd have to go on. Don't they have private jets? Private jets, and they get drinks brought to them. It's like, first class travel, but with a bit more. I'd have to do that. I would just go to every EU country in a day. And be
In a day?
In a day, yeah, definitely. Just like jetting in, jetting out. Just bring me the drinks, bring me everything. Isn't that what prime ministers have? No, prime minister for the day.
I think I would make use of the car to be driven around everywhere, not have to park anywhere.
Ooh.
Really easy, in and out.
Again, you can tell when someone's raised some slima. That for them, the ultimate luxury
Listen, I
is being
suffered.
able to park wherever
I
you
have
want.
suffered.
Frank,
Me, it's only one day, right?
it's one day.
Okay, good. I'll take a whole lot of laxatives and use the Castile bathroom.
For 200 minutes!
Brilliant.
And good luck to whoever's prime minister the following day.
What a great way to finish this edition. Thank you very much, guys. We'll be back again tomorrow.